Hi, welcome to the next one. Today we are going to be going over the clave. So for the clave, we have our 3-2 clave and we have our 2-3 clave. 2-3 clave is your rumba clave, your Afro-Cuban rumba clave. So this is a Afro-Cuban influenced style. Now you also have your son clave, which is your 3-2. Your 3-2 clave is mixed in with a bunch of different, your 3-2 clave is your son clave, which is normally the influence of most popular styles of salsa. So having said that, what I want you to understand is that you have these two different styles of clave. What does that mean? Now, it just means that you have a clave and you have it playing a particular rhythm. Like before, you had your bongo and you had your cowbell. Your cowbell hits your 1, 3, 5, 7. Now, if you have variations within playing that, that's up to the musician. But in salsa songs, I very rarely hear variations off of hitting the 1, 3, 5, and 7. You can have syncopations, you can have triplets within that, sure. And that sounds great, awesome. But normally you'd still have that underlying rhythm. That is your bass line for the rest of the band. Also the clave, it's another bass line for the band. I'm not a musician, but I can tell you that as a dancer, there are a lot of other instruments that are going to be heard first besides the clave. I honestly feel like I have to tune in a little bit to feel out the clave. But if the entire song is like a pachanga, normally you would be hearing ex clave. Yeah. So let's listen in on a 2-3 clave. Okay. So again, I'm going from the School of Salsa by Berna Jam playlist on Spotify. So if you want to follow along with me, just follow the playlist. This clave is to the Afro-Cuban folkloric rumba. Within that, there are a couple different deviations, but the main one that we're focusing on is that this is traditionally done to a guaguancó rhythm. This is done to a Cuban guaguancó rhythm. So you have your guaguancó. Before that was your yambú. You also have Colombia, and then you also have your abacua. You also have instruments that play the clave rhythm. So let's give our cowbell a listen to. You have a ba 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 ba. It's your 2-3 clave, but you can also hear that within a cowbell rhythm. So if you can imagine that, or on the side of the timbal, so like the instrument that Tito Puente played, you can imagine that. But if he played that on the side, hitting his stick against the metal, that can also be a clave rhythm being played. So it's kind of up to the musician. So having said that, you have your 2-3 clave. Let's listen to that one more time. So with the 2-3 clave, you are going to be dancing usually Afro, and that's going to be your Afro break. Now, for your son clave, so your son clave is usually what stemmed into popular dance styles, into popular salsa styles. So having said that, hopefully you understand just a little bit more into these instruments, these percussive instruments that are being played in salsa music. So we've gone over our bongos, we've gone over our congas, cowbell, as well as our 2-3 clave and our 3-2 clave.
Hey, thank you for watching to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe.